Toothpick and Gilded Yumi. Name a more classic combination. But I had a decent run going with them, so let's see how it works this time. And of course I went into the sanctuary, because what better way to test the worth of weapons such as this except in here? Now I do have stun grenade and everything, so maybe it'll go a little bit better, and I think that after the most recent alpha that it has been changed up to be a little bit better. You know, if nothing else, okay. If nothing else, the whole Gilded Yumi does work wonders against fellows like the orb casters, considering that they are otherwise extremely annoying to try and deal with if you're working with melee. Well, anyway, Toothpick. Is it better? I don't know. I didn't actually look at I didn't look for anything specifically related to the Toothpick in the notes, but it does feel like it's still doing pretty good damage right now. As you can see, this is still a fairly early version of this weapon, and it's one-shotting most things right now, so I think it's doing all right. At least from what I remember, at least from what I remember with the last time that I was using the Toothpick. Who knows? Gilded Yumi looks somewhat reasonable. Hard to say. Also, for the first time in quite a while, I am taking. Really now. I am taking the Armadillo pack. A fantastic, a very, very good mutation that I usually just didn't take, because otherwise I would take it almost every single time, you know? So I just wanted to kind of switch it up a little bit here, instead of it just being, well, Armadillo pack all the time, every time that I take survival. All right, you know what? I could use an upgrade for this. However, what do I want? You got like fire? Fire would probably be good. Stunning would be good. So, rooted targets. What else? I'm willing to roll the dice a little bit. I'll also have magic bow. Right, I unlocked it in this run. Because you just get it from like the first area, so. Can I be interrupted? Nothing. Come on. I'm still willing. Okay, extra damage on critical. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm probably not going to be able to afford anything if I try going any harder into the whole re-rolling dealio here. So, let's make this nice and easy. Now then. Gilded Yumi has always been a great weapon. Has it? Because every time that I tried to use it, I feel like it was terrible. But the end of story. That's pretty much all I gotta say on it. Okay. Yeah, Armadillo pack. You can do stuff like that with it. It's pretty great. And that's... Oh, wait, that wasn't even the elite version of them. Come on, now. There we go. I gotta say, not working out too shabby right now. This could certainly be a lot worse. However, the whole slow wind-up on the Gilded Yumi, at least for right now, does mean that I am in a pretty vulnerable position for the orb casters. So, gonna have to keep that in mind for the future. All right. Still waiting for that commissioned VTuber model. Wait, what? I don't even... Like, where did that even come from? We weren't even talking about that in the pre-stream. All right. Yes, nice, finally. Give me some better stats for right now. Taking kind of a hit. I do have... If I wanted to switch out the Gilded Yumi for, like, a shield right now, that might work okay. But, I don't know. Is it a really early stream? Yeah, it's Sunday. The day for Dead Cells. Oh, yeah. Of course, it has to be right where the... Yep. No, they're not making this one easy for me. At least I can get... At least with an elite Rampager and even regular Rampager, I can get some fairly easy... Damn. I can get some fairly easy sort of hits. Interesting. I'm actually going to use this for just like 1 second. Speaking of like sort of suboptimal items, because I guess that's the theme of this particular run. And we're just going to be doing this now until I get back up to full health. Which is weird, but can't say it's ineffective. Whatever works, baby. That's what I say. All right, all right. I do think that the Hyper Light Drifter item has been improved a little bit since last time I've used it, but I'm not quite sure how. So, something to kind of remember for the future. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Now, was there an enemy about to attack me here? Okay, okay, okay. Yep, lifesteal version of it. Do I even want to? I feel like this is a bad idea to try and do that. Now, I've gotten like 20 kills pretty easily, but yo, in this area, I don't think it's worth it. Besides, I already got good stats right now, so I think I'm gonna do without it for once. For once? I feel like I probably take Cursed Chest too often as it is, so maybe not taking it for once is a great idea. See? That would have killed me. That would have killed me. That thing right there would have done it. Would have killed me. Okay. And of course there has to be shields and everything too on top of everything else. Okay. However, we also do have this. And that's why I was sort of confident about going into this area right now. Hyper Lightsaber and pistol got a damage. Yeah, that's what I thought I saw something about that. So it's just like a straight damage up. That's probably all it needed. I feel like a lot of the criticisms that I have for weapons are not... It's either speed it up a little bit or just a damage increase. I was saying that for the magic bow as well. Eh. It's like that is very much appreciated in that case then. Could go into the Guardian, or not Guardian Sanctuary, the cavern. But I really do not think that this set of weapons is going to be a good idea in there. Just a feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? Have I opened up? Wow, I opened up nothing in the upper left. Cool and nice. Roll to heal while parrying melee attacks and extra health. Yep, those are the mutations I have. The extra health you get, it's like a 40% increase on at high levels, and on 5-cell mode, that means that you can actually take a hit. Damn it. Damn it. Observe. Case in point right here. So, yeah. Let's go take the Hyperlight Drifter item again. Now, let me go. I mean, the roll to parry does combo together well with that, considering how much I will get parries from doing stuff with that. But it is probably better for... It is probably better if I were to, you know, go with your RL mutations like being bald. I mean, I suppose so. I also am... Okay, well, if we're talking about my in real life mutations, then I also still have I have a permanent baby tooth. A psoriasis. Mild psoriasis. What else? What else? What other dumb things? Very short teeth. Is that like a mutation, though, or is that just, you know, genetics? A lot of moles. I got a lot of moles on me. Any other questions? Any other ways you want to pry into my life? Bruh. Yeah, the very low damage from not having actual stat scaling with this is sort of showing up in a very obvious way, in a very big way. How do you feel about balls? Yeah, pretty cool. What sort of question is that? We doing Norbit again? Ugh. Making this nice and hard for me, eh? Well, that actually made it easy. God laid his easies on me. Okay. Now this, on the other hand, is a little bit more questionable. That said, I'll be able to deal with it just fine. Due to the magic of cheesing it out, baby. Oh yeah, let's go. Get destroyed, you stupid golem. If you're having trouble on 5-cell mode, especially if for some reason you decide to go into this area, try this strategy out. It's great. Highly recommended. 10 out of 10 doctor recommendation. Okay. Oh, I'm back at 100% health. Go switch this one out again. So gotta go get the, gotta go get that actual, dealio, thing that I can't remember. Stats. There are stat scrolls that I have yet to get. Okay. Words. Oh, Doc, do you eat garlic by itself? No. What am I, Wario? Wario, in his original incarnation back in Super Mario Land 3, used to have garlic as his version of his mushroom, where he would eat it and get very strong to mimic the garlic itself, I assume. I like having this thing here. What a lucky drop. Although I kind of have the wrong order for items. There we go. Okay, some people eat onions like apples. I probably would, but I'm not really that daring of a person. You're not Wario? I mean, I have, like, Wario's much stronger and more handsome than I am. What can I say? It's like, I'd love to say, yes, I am Wario, but I can't match up to that Cadillac of a man who has a literal Cadillac that he drives around in. It's like, what can you even say? Literal. Okay. And you're missing out. I mean, am I though? I do like garlic. I very much like garlic. I'll have garlic on pretty much anything, but I do not know if I'm missing out by doing that. All right. Isn't the Wario isn't the one who gets bored inside Bowser for a game? Of course, Doc is not Wario. A lot of Mario characters get bored. Like, don't you remember that bit in Yoshi's Island where you got shrunk down and eaten by a toad? I thought everybody remembered that part. Okay. Kurt. But yeah. I mean, you know, it's a Nintendo. That's like a video game. That's like a normal video game thing. It happens all the time. Happens every day. Okay. Doc, not a vampire confirmed. That is true. I mean, I talked about this before. My hatred of the undead, right? If I was gonna get like any bonuses against video game characters, it would definitely be on the undead. If you're rolling my stat sheet for Dungeons and Dragons, I have turn undead just naturally as an innate stat. Okay. Garlic bread's great. I don't think anybody's gonna argue on that. There ain't nothing wrong with a good old taste of garlic to bread, if you will. This run is actually kind of working out a little bit better than I expected it to. I mean, if you're a vampire, you do hate the undead because they're, even if you are a vampire, you hate the undead. Vampires are undead. You guys, I don't know if you know this. They are the demon dead. I guess I thought that was a there are 2 cursed chests in here. I kind of want to, but like, man, that is asking a lot for me. The demon dead? Dead is in the name. Undead would be implied in there. And yeah, that's the major issue that I have with Dragon's Dogma so far right now. I don't like playing as an undead character. That's also why I refuse to play Stubbs the Zombie and Medieval. Yeah, there you go. I'm just like, can I name a second character where you're undead? I want to, but I also really don't. What does the Yumi do? It is normally a tactics only scaling weapon. High knockback, extra damage if you hit enemies into walls. Pretty useless because it has a very, very high wind-up time to make work for it. And also does not work well against bosses. Just period. It's sort of a Now, what was the comparison we had to that before? But it should be survival scaling, of which, being right now, I'm still like really. You won't like playing Planescape Torment? Actually, I really enjoyed Planescape Torment. I thought that game was fun. But I played as a wizard, and I did pretty much all of the content, including stuff like killing Mordor's box demon, and escaping Ravel's maze. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway. Ranged Impaler. Yeah. I think that's. Just go. Don't risk it. It's not worth it. Okay. Is Dead Cells guy? Oh, I hate Dead Cells guy. He's terrible. But that's also intentional for the game. That's normal. Hey, Bluetoads, thanks for the 21-month sub. Wow, nice. My sub can legally drink now. I don't think 21-month-year-old people can drink. I mean, like, literally, but I don't think they should. I'll have to go look up what the current U.S. laws say. Okay. All right. My state was one of the last to actually agree to the whole, like, 21-year-old drinking age. Eventually they did it because otherwise it's just like, no road money for you. Hope you like having crappy roads forever. Because that's what the government funds, baby. Losing out on 2 stats there kind of hurts, but I don't want to lose this run. And besides, I've actually gotten like a couple challenge drifts and everything so far, so I'm already sorta up on. I'm in Wisconsin. I'm already sorta up on. The thing that I'm trying to think of right now. Without so many orb casters in here, this is a lot easier to do. I'm already pretty high up on the amount of stats that I would normally have in this area. I see. What do you mean you see? What are you judging me for living in Wisconsin? I didn't really choose where I was born, I guess I could have moved, but like also, all my stuff is here. Cannibal got mad hops. Cannibal's always had mad hops. They were the last state to do that. I said one of the last states, not the last state. Ugh. But, yeah. All right. Let's at least rally up a decent amount of health, if nothing else. Not ideal, but it's okay. Wiscousin. That's right. That's how we say it here. That's the official name for people that live in Wisconsin. Wiscousins. Okay. Because when you're here, you're family. Hard to get. That is a very. It's a very hard critical to get on this sometimes. I guess I'm probably going to end up using it more against bosses, even though bosses with the soft damage cap. Wisconsin's leaking out there. Is gonna make it so it's not super effective. There we go. I'm sorry, we're talking about Wisconsin, so I'm the accent. Okay. Go there. And get down here already. Okay. I should probably leave a couple of these guys alive just to be able to roll into them and get the healing from it. Like, for example, that wasn't enough. Okay. Whatever. Good enough. Oh, great. Making this nice and hard on me now. There we go. I did, when I originally got this, the version of the Toothpick that I was using, it actually did have the lifesteal on there, but I re-rolled it away because I'm just like, I don't think this is the most ideal thing to be using the lifesteal on, okay? There we go. That's what I'm looking to do there, baby. Leave 10 alive for the curse. I mean, I've already given up on 2 curses, and I don't think there's... Have they changed it again so that there's a curse Curse chest in the clock tower. Because that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go for the clock tower, because I knew that I wasn't going to be doing a curse chest there. Playing it safe, baby. Because that's how we do it around here. We play it nice and safe, which is why I go at a mile a minute here, you know? Good. I mean, at high levels, you do get pretty decent healing from this, but you know, with the stat or not stat, the build that I have, sort of. What do we got? Frozen wouldn't be terrible, but not quite what I'm looking for. Plus 40% damage. I'm not getting anything else good. I'll take that, and I'll see if there's anything else that they want to give me. Sure, I mean, just like basic plus 40% extra damage is probably going to be fine. Probably going to work out quite well for me. Observe as I just kill everything in one hit. That was 120,000 damage from that fully charged up. Toothpick does do great damage. It's just kind of hard to use. Then again, it's like, we'll see how does it work against the boss, I think is going to be the real deciding factor, right? Because we haven't seen a boss as of just yet, and although I've been fairly impressed with it right now, that's the important thing. That's where the rubber hits the road, baby, and we start driving this Toothpick around like a four-wheeled vehicle. Yes. See, that's what happens when it's like you know you don't actually have something to say, but you continue to talk anyway. That's what we call, that's what we in the business call content, baby. Yeah, I get that parry. Get that parry again, and get the parry, and then instead go directly into the thing. What else we got here? Vamp is bad again, unfortunately. Oh, for a time there, though. For a time. It was very good. I'll take a Crusher if I got the money for it. Like, yo, for a time there. I mean, actually, it wasn't even, like, all that good for a time there. It was just, hey, I got turned around on it because it just made... It made itself very useful in late game, especially. You already fought the concierge? Yeah, but the concierge is a joke. He's literally a joke. He's literally a joke. You look at him, I mean, I spend the entire time laughing so hard, and then he dies of embarrassment. That's what the concierge is like. We need to go up against the real boss. There we go. Oh. It's like a boss that doesn't die from embarrassment because you laugh at it so much. Okay, I'm going to start college work at the same time. Any tips for me? I also feel like I'm going to miss the most lives. I'm going to miss the most lives? I mean, college and work at the same time. I'm going to be real with you. If you are looking for me to help you with time management, you're coming to the wrong place. Like, oh my God. I can't even imagine who has worse time management than me. Like, oh my God, it's really bad. But you know. Find a podcast you like. No, that's probably not good advice. Again. Find something to listen to distract you from actually doing work. No! What am I thinking? Anyway, thank you, Cirque C, for the 18-month sub. Hey, nice. I love you. Nah, I didn't quite get the fully charged up one there. Not there was any real point in doing that. Oh, I was going to go get... the Scavenge Bombard, of course, is working out quite well, but Crusher with the whole slowing down and the damage reduction is probably going to work out even better, so I'm going to go get that. Started working in the last years of uni, really makes you burn out. Yeah, I believe that. I mean, I only had, like, you know, part-time, sort of like clerical worky type of job stuff, so yeah, it's not really too much to be. It's kind of like a light, I would almost describe it as like a light internship-y type of stuff, which then I didn't actually use to get a job afterwards, clearly, because I'm here. So, you know, Timekeeper will outright slaughter you. We'll see about that. I mean, we will see, because I'm doing it right now. Right now. What price will it take to convert you into a VTuber? I don't even want to have a camera hooked up to my computer. That as a concept scares me. Easy photocopy job. I mean, look, I'm not going to get into what exactly I did. I'm glad you're here. Yeah. Well, I'm real happy that I have to have, like, hourly work and blah, blah, whatever. Why don't you replace the grenade? Because the stunning is really useful for a weapon that has an absolutely enormous charge-up time. See? Okay, well, I don't think I can... I don't think I'm going to be able to do much. Anyway. Or anything, seemingly. Did I go to college? Yeah, but I mean, if you think for even a second that, like... Eh? The teleportation sure is not working out well for me right now. There, good enough. Wow. What was your major? Your mom. Anyway. Decent stuff here, but like, man, that was harsh. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or anything. It's like slow survival weapons don't really work too well against an enemy that teleports around an awful lot. Hey, should have gotten a trade job. No, that would be even worse. Why? Do you want me to fix your do you want me to be the electrician for your house? Yo, what the hell? Yeah, well, you asked, and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. I'm actually going to switch this out to like disengagement instead probably right now. That'll do. Unfortunately, I did lose out on, you know, a lot of the stuff that I was doing otherwise, so. Bro did him dirty. Yeah, well, whose fault is that? I go Timekeeper. That was probably the worst build I've ever seen because I didn't want to go into an area where I'd be tempted to take another cursed chest. Also, what would have been the best third boss there? I guess Scarecrow, really. None of them are very, like, I mean, I guess actually, you know, if I did decide instead to end up taking the shield instead, it probably would have been fine. But otherwise, survival doesn't really work super well against the second tier bosses, as you know. Mostly against the first tier bosses. There's a lot of furries in high education? Huh, you're telling me. I mean, it's just like, yeah. No, I mean, well, what else am I going to say here? Giant is pretty easy. With this build? Yeah, but like with this build, though. And again, without a shield. I'm not using a shield, so I can't shield against the... I purposely decided not to use a shield, so I can't shield against the fireballs. Hello, Bebellion. We're talking about furries in high education. Like the movie How High, which we sure did talk about a lot during that King's Quest stream. +7 versus a stun target. Yeah, sure. Gonna lose out on like the most basic version, but whenever I get like enemy stun, just do like tons of damage. Toothpick is serviceable against the giant. You also said that it's just like no. You also earlier just did say that no. The Gilded Yumi's great. What are you talking about? So I don't know if I can trust you and anything you're saying. Cool. Anyway. No, and it wasn't even enough. Yo, Jeff was watching the stream. Oh, poggers. Hey, Jeff. Still? Huh. This is supposed to be like in beta now. Why we still got the, why we still gotten the wacky pink squares? What's up with the pink squares? Is this lore? Charges Toothpick and it misses. Do you get, just gonna kill everything from a distance here? There we go. 200,000. Nice. And then it starts up and immediately goes away. Okay. Man. No, I don't think it does break if you miss with it. I'm fairly certain that you have to actually hit an enemy for it to break, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then right into the wall. Good. Oh, I have to one-shot at least a lot of these characters right now. Good stuff. Comedically placed pinks. You really? Yeah, is it? I don't think it's that comedic. I think it's just pink. See, and this is where already having the thing is working out for me. Good. And I'm so slow that I can't even like fire it off before most enemies attack me. But hey, at least at this level of stats, it's working out quite well. Yep. I think it's just like a transparency thing. At least that's the only explanation that I got right now. Good. No, you got like an item. Criticals and plus 50% damage is not even bad. I'm gonna throw that in here because, you know, I can't really like use it. Not part of the run that we're going with right now. There we are. Oh, come on. Once again, the whole can't even attack before other enemies attack me. But at least, again, I do have enough damage to one-shot most things. No, you didn't die. You just shoved away very quickly. Wow, the yeeting of that Royal Guard, it was actually like kind of doing me bad, if anything. Possibly enough, a lot of the knockback is not even working out in the way that I wanted to. Okay, that was close. Good. Current version of DC is your favorite one? Oh, I don't really care. I mean, as I said, I am willing to play whatever Motion Twin happens to be. Wow, just totally with that one. Come on! Oh, I'm gonna die here. No, I knew it. I knew I was gonna die there. It was just like, because I'm just like, I can't attack fast enough to not get killed by things was the problem. Yeah. But yeah, that is why those items are kind of garbage. if you were ever wondering.